Let's crawl under there and get those things loose. So these things just pop out like this. There we go. Comes all the way out. Huh. There we go. Gee whiz. Alright, so I pulled that whole thing out of there, and then you can push down on this tab. And it's going to lift this guy up and release the sensor. Alright, this one. There we go. Alright. So. A lot of times these are all caked in mud, so you gotta be careful. Alright, so now what we'll do is come over to the other side and get those off. So I've got these two sensors removed. I'm going to swap these two over to this section and then these two over to this section. So I'm pushing on the sensor from the outside and getting the screwdriver in there to release that little tab. So I got some pressure from the sensor on the other side and it pushes right out. So I'll get that one released. So that sensor is kind of hard to get out. So I just switched 9 and 10. So now when we check the codes, I should have a code for 8 and 10. All right, so I have swapped these sensors over to that port because I know that one's good and the codes are remaining on these two. However, these two sensors are not tripping that one. So I know that all the sensors are good. So that means we've got a malfunction with this wire harness on this side. And so what I did is I just followed this wire harness back through here and I'll show you what I found. So you follow along here. Everything looks okay. But right up here, you can see, let's see if I can zoom in for you guys. Right there. I'm assuming we got a break in the wire. So I'm going to peel that back and see what I find. All right, I got the harness pulled from the bumper here. And if you come up here, all right, there you go, guys. So looks like we got a break in the wire there. And I'm going to peel this back and we'll see what you find in there, but looks like that's the issue. see if I can get that spliced together. All right, found the issue. So we've actually got 3 broken wires here. 2 are broken completely in half and 1 is severely compromised. So I'll get those spliced together and hopefully this thing will start working again. I've got my EcoFlow river here and my solder iron heating up, and we'll get these wires soldered together, heat shrinked, and we'll be back to business. So what I did is I just put these wires together and just twisted them together and tested it, and the codes went away. So we're going to be good to go. This one is pinched, but it's not broken. So I'll just wrap that up and get it all sealed up, and it should be good to go. All right, I've got it soldered and heat shrinked, and then I'm going to tape it back up. I've already tested it. They're working again, so we should be all set and ready to go. All right, I got it all taped up and ready to push it back onto the bumper, and we'll get the sensors back in and should be good to go. All right, here's the moment of truth. Let's see what happens. All right, so no codes yet. We'll put it in reverse. Perfect. There's Kona. So yeah, no error codes. Got that fixed up, and customer should be good to go. Thanks for tuning in. I hope this helped you guys figure out how to maybe troubleshoot backup sensors. I thought maybe just the 2 sensors were bad, but turns out this was the wire harness. So make sure you check all those connections and pinch points. Swap out the sensors and make sure the sensors are good. If the sensors are good and the code stays on that one side or 2 sides, like in my case, then you know you got a wire harness issue. All right, thanks for tuning in again. Appreciate you guys following along. Please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'll fetch you later.